other term of derivative is differential coefficient. What is the area bounded by the curve xy equals 1, x equals 1, x equals 3, and y equals 0? So for our area, that will be the integral of the absolute value of L dx. So in here, y will be 1 over x. And another y here will be y equals 0, so that will be y up minus y down, so that will be 1 over x minus 0. And the limit is from 1 to 3. So this is equivalent to 1.0986, or that's also the same as the natural logarithm of 3. The velocity of the fastest racing car starting from rest is given by dSdt is 90t over t plus 10 feet per second. What is its acceleration after an interval of 10 seconds in feet per second squared? So acceleration is the first derivative of the velocity, right? That's also the derivative of s with respect to time, and then another derivative. So that is our second derivative of s with respect to time. So meaning we already have here our velocity, and we need to get the derivative of that equation. So let's rewrite that equation, but in terms of t, we will be using x, and then get the derivative at time, or x equals 10. So this will be equivalent to 2.25. The object moves along a straight line such that after t minutes, its distance from its starting point is s equal to 20t plus 5 over t plus 1 meters. Determine the speed in meters per minute. Will it be moving at the end of 4 minutes? So velocity is the first derivative of s with respect to time. We already have this equation, but change t into x, and then get the first derivative at x equals 4. So the answer will be 19.8. The distance of the body that travels is a function of time as given by x of t is 16t plus 8t squared. Calculate the velocity of the body at t equals 5. So again, velocity is the first derivative of x. So we have our function, but in terms of t. So let's change that into x, and then get the first derivative at x equals 5. So the answer is 96. So meaning the velocity is 96. A particle's position in inches along the x-axis after t seconds of travel is given by the equation x is equal to 24t squared minus 3t raised to 3 plus 10. What is the particle's average velocity in inches per second during the first 3 seconds? So the average is the change of our position of a change in time. Meaning in terms of the first 3 seconds, that will be the position on the 3rd second minus the position on the 0th second over the change in time. Meaning we have to solve the x when t is 3 and t is 0. So when my t is 3, just change all of the value of t into 3 seconds. So the value of x at the 3rd second is 145 inches. And at the 0th second, t will be equal to 0. So value here will be 10 inches. And the average velocity will be the change of our x, that's 145 minus 10 over the change in time, and that will be 3 seconds. So answer will be 45 inches per second. What shape is described by the equation r is equal to 5 cosine 4 theta? It is a rose with 8 petals of length 5. The velocity of a particle at time t is v of t is equal to 2t to the 4th plus 7 over t what is the total distance traveled between t equals 0.2 and t equals 0.3. So distance, it is the integral of the absolute value of v of t. So let's insert that inside the absolute value and inside the integral. So in terms of t, so let's change t into x. And limit will be 0.2 up to 0.3. Press equals, so the value will be 2.839099757 or 2.84. What is the minimum value of function y equals x squared in the interval of 1 to 5? So let's say when x is 1, that would be y is equal to 1 squared. So that is 1. And at the last limit, so that would be 5 squared, and that would be 25. And we want to find the minimum value, so that will be 1. What is the height of the right circular cone of largest volume that can be enclosed by a sphere of 1 meter radius? So let's say we have a sphere and we want to enclose here a cone. What will be the largest height of the cone inside? So using maxima minima, the height is equivalent to 4/3 of the radius of the sphere. That will be 4/3 times radius is 1. So the answer will be 4/3 meters.